Hi, my dear students. Good morning to all. Welcome back to Maths Online class. Today we are going to discuss the last chapter, that is chapter 7, graphs. So in this chapter we'll be dealing with tally marks, circle graphs and line graphs. So one by one we can see what all these concepts are. As you all know what is graph, isn't it? You know that collected information known as data can be represented in a systematic way. The various method of representing this data are one, tally marks, using tally marks, then circle graphs or line graphs. There are many methods also, but in this chapter you are mainly focusing on tally marks, line graph and circle graph. So first we can see what is tally marks. Before discussing how to represent using tally marks, you should know what is tally marks. How can we write tally marks? For example, 1. 1 we are writing like this, isn't it? So using tally marks also we are writing 1 like this. Now for 2, we are writing 2 here like this. Using tally marks, how can we make 2? Put 2 lines. This is 2. Then 3, how can we write? Similar way, put 3 lines. Then 4, we'll putting 4 lines. Now 5. When it comes the case of 5, it's not simply putting 5 lines in the same way, but 4 lines you will be putting like this and the 5th line you are crossing out. So this is how we are representing 5. So how will you write 6? 6, first writing 5. This is 5, isn't it? Plus 1. Then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line like this. Then 6, 7. So in this way you are using tally marks. So let me ask you, how can you write 10? 10 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So in this way you are using tally marks. So the numbers should be written in this way. Now we can see one example for representing the data using tally marks. So with the help of examples, we can see how can we represent the data using tally marks and what are tally marks. So let's see some example questions. Here one example question is given in your textbook, that is the number of students whose favorite pets animals are given. They are giving the data using tally marks. That means the number of favorite pets are given as tally marks. So let's see that example. The first pet is cat. So how many students like cat? We can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it? This one full tally marks represent 5. So 5 here, one more 5 here. So total 10. Then how many students like dog? 5. Again 5. So 5 plus 5, 10. Again one more 5, 15. Then 16, 17, 18. So 18 students like what? Dog. Then fish. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3, 8. Then birds. How many students? 5 plus 1, 6. Then last one, rabbit. How many? 4. So these are the favorite pet animals of students of class 5 and they have given the information in tally marks. Here they have directly given in tally marks. We need to write the number only. If the number is given and we have to represent in tally marks. So let's see an example of that. Now some related questions with this tally marks are given here. What are they? Which is the most popular pet? That means which is the most popular pet? Here which is having more number? 18. Which is that? Dog. So most students like which pet? Dog. Then how many students like fish as a pet? How many? What are the? 8 students like fish. Then last, how many students did Manpreet get the information from? That means This information is collected by a student, Manpreet, from his class. That means he asked his friends what are the favorite pets. So, total how many students he asked? How can we find that? Just calculating all the total here, we can find out the total number of students. So, when we add all the number of this students, we got total 46. So, he collected the information from a total of 46 students. Next, we can solve an example question from your textbook. That is exercise 1, page number 87, question number 3. Here is a picture of some animals in a zoo. That is the number of animals in a zoo. We have to represent this data in a form of tally marks. So how can we? Here they didn't give you any table. So we have to form the table tally marks and find out the number of each animals. So how can we do that? Now we are representing what? We are representing the number of animals in the zoo. So when you are getting a question like this, we need a table. So first we have to draw a table. That is, I have drawn a table in order to represent the animals, different animals, and we are representing the number first by tally, then we are writing the number. So what all animals are there? That we can see from the given list of animals. So let's see what is the list. So these are the list of animals. What all are they? Deer is there, monkey, elephant, then again deer, monkey, then lion, giraffe, etc. So I am going to write out these names and we don't know the number. So coming which number we can put the tally marks. So I wrote down the names of the animals. What all are they? Deer, monkey, elephant, lion, giraffe. Now I have to represent the number of animals. So let us count how many number are there here. So first, here 1 deer, 2 deer. So going with the tally marks. How many? 1, 2. Then next comes monkey. So on monkey we can put 1 tally mark. Then elephant. Again for elephant 1 tally mark. Then again comes what? Deer. So we have to put the tally mark for what? Deer. So 1 more deer. Then monkey. So putting over monkey. 2. Then next row. Again monkey, monkey, monkey. 3 monkeys. So putting over 3 again 3. 1, 2. Then third line we can cross out. In this way we have to count the number of all animals and put the tally mark. Then comes next what? 1 deer. So here we have 3 deer. So 1 more 4 deer. Then comes what? 2 monkeys, isn't it? Here 1 monkey, here 1 monkey. So again we have 2 for monkey. 2 tally marks for monkey. Then deer. So total we got 5 deer. So in this way completing the tally marks we are getting. So in this way when we are completing the table, next lion we are having 2 lions. So writing that zebra how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zebras. 1, 2, 3, 4 elephants. Then 2 lions. Then deer how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deers. Then monkey how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the tally table we are getting. We are having the animals deer, monkey, elephant, lion, giraffe. And we represent that number of these animals using tally marks. So we have deer 8, isn't it? Now we can write out the number here. So counting how many deers? 5 plus 3, 8. So 8 deer. Now monkey 10, 5 plus 5, 10. Then elephant 4. Then lion 2. Then giraffe how much? 5 plus 1, 6. Now this are the number of each animals in the zoo. And what is the total number of animals in the zoo? Means we have to find out the total number of all these animals. How much we are getting? We are getting a total of 30. So this is how we are representing a data. Here that data is not arranged. They have given you a rough number of number of animals in the zoo. We arranged it using a tally table. That means first we found out what all animals are there in the zoo. Then we marked the number of animals using tally marks. Then we found out the total number of animals in the zoo. So this is how we are representing using tally marks. Now this same data, I am going to draw it on a bar graph. You know what is bar graph? The same information, that is the number of animals in the zoo, I am going to draw using a bar graph. So what is a bar graph and how can we draw a bar graph? So in a bar graph, you know, two axes will be there, x-axis and y-axis. That means we are representing the data of number of animals in the zoo. So here in one axis you will showing the what type of animals, and in this here you will be showing the number of animals. Now when we see the data here, what is the data? 10, 8, 10, 4, 2, 6. So when we are taking the scale, it should be related to this number. When we see this is a table of 2. So that is why I took the scale here like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. Now in x-axis, I am going to write down the animals. So what all animals are there? Yes, deer, monkey, elephant, lion, giraffe. So these animals. So first, deer. How many deers are there? We counted how many deers? Yes, we have 8 deers. So in this side we are plotting what? Animals. So first comes deer. What is the number of deer? 8. So the number of deer should be here. So I will show you how it is. So this is how we are drawing the bar graph. That means we are representing the data using rectangular bars. This is rectangular bars, isn't it? So this side we have the number of animals. Here we are having the different types of animals. So deer, how many we have? 8 deer. So it represents 8. Then monkey, 10. Elephant, 4. Lion, 2. Then giraffe, 6. So this is how we are representing the data using bar graph. Next, one more example for tally marks. Here, second question. Complete the table showing the result of a survey of class 5 students. Answer the questions below. That means the favorite activity of students. Watching TV, some number of students. Reading storybooks. Then playing indoor games, playing outdoor games, sleeping. So, how many students like these activities? Watching TV. When we count how much? 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So, 12 students like watching TV. Then reading storybooks. How many? 10 students. 5 plus 5, 10. Then playing indoor games. Again we have 12. Then playing outdoor games. 5, 5, 5. 15, 16, 17, 18 students like playing outdoor games. Then sleeping 2. Now there are some related questions with this. What are they? Which is the most favorite activity? By looking the number we can see playing outdoor games. 18 students like playing outdoor games. So that is the most favorite activity. Which two activities are equally popular? Yes, watching TV and playing indoor games. They have number 12 same. So they are same. How many students were surveyed? That we have to find the total. So total there are 54 students. So in this way we are representing the data using tally marks. So winding up today's class, today we started the last chapter of our maths textbook, that is chapter 7 graphs, and from this chapter we have completed the topic tally marks, how to represent the data using tally marks. Copy down the notes given and add the test paper. We'll meet with the next concept of this chapter in the next video. Thank you.